your bones, there's nothing inside. When it always me, burning down the walls, is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter, at Booth's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Switched over.
You're the streamer.
There we go.
Oh, so bro.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I have Morrow here with me.
So,
we're kind of dead. It's super early.
yeah.
And we didn't sleep very well.
This dude had the bright idea to try waking up or go to sleep around 1 or 2, and then, oh yeah, those 4 hours will be enough.
I didn't sleep at all. I just tossed and turned the whole time. So, what's going on, everybody? I have Morrow here with me. So we got time to discuss what's gonna happen here.
No.
Yes, I think Spyro would be pretty epic.
Spyro.
Thank you, KQOD, for leaving that like.
Oh yeah, you're a real one, KOD.
Oh my gosh. My eyes are all watery. This is not gonna end very well, but it's only half an hour long, so I have to pretend like we're energized for that long.
And thankfully, half of the screen is getting blocked by this guy.
Dude, you can see it is fine. I don't know what you're
I
talking
can't.
about.
Oh my gosh, it's freezing too.
It's not. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up a video.
Oh my gosh.
And if somebody can say if the sound is working or not, that'd be great.
You're stupid.
So if we start talking over this, how does that sound?
Oh, that is if we're talking over it.
That is true, we need to actually talk over it.
So what is a consistent conversation that we could have without awkwardly saying anything wrong?
Oh yeah, this is so good.
So about this match, being blacked at 50 is stupid, especially if it happens twice. Because if you do the probability on that, that's low, but it happened.
Dude, you just got farmed is what happened. Yeah, so if we talk over that, how does that sound? Because the direct signal does sound. So it's tab loud. Okay. I can just turn it down like that.
Assuming that Sakurai is going to be yelling.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, maybe just a tad down.
Okay, so we have like 15 minutes.
So how are you guys right now?
What's gonna happen, dude?
Tell me something, a crazy fact, and then we'll exchange one too.
Yeah,
because that's how we like to interact with you.
Usually try to talk a bit more than this, but
Yeah, it's kind of hard
Oh
to
man, it is.
concentrate right now. There's fire number 5 and
It's so early,
anxious
dude.
early. Oh my gosh,
Ah.
forget this. Whew.
So I think it's gonna be Dante.
I don't know about that one, dude. Everyone's saying it's Dante. The leaks are saying it's Dante. It's probably gonna be Dante.
Yep.
But what I would want, Steve, Geralt, and Dragon Ball.
It's not gonna be any of those, bro.
Dude, it will be.
I wish it was Geralt. That'd be sick.
That's why Sakurai's holding up that 3, because it's gonna be 3 of those characters.
It's gonna be all 3 of them. Yeah.
Dude, exactly.
Might have started a bit too early.
Yeah.
Light your room on fire for warmth.
Dude, I'm kind of considering
Alright,
it.
sounds good, bro.
Whew. I mean, this dude's apparently not cold because he's over here with like
It's not
no sleeves.
chilly. It's not even chilly.
Dude, it's freezing.
No, it's not.
That's
dude.
because you had a whole. You gave me like, of course, no blankets. So.
Dude, you didn't even get one. You can't believe
I was
me.
about to like use the fold up chair for a blanket. That was not fun.
Okay, we have 12 minutes until this starts.
What's a 12-minute story you could tell right now? It has to be fast. We're live.
I don't know. I'm not really that interesting. I can't.
Damn it. So I have to carry. So 12 minutes. So what's your view? What do you think? Do you think this next Nintendo Direct we're gonna get another DLC character, or do you think that's gonna be safe for E3?
It depends on what it is. Because, well, no, I think there's definitely going to be a character before E3. Because if this character comes out, like, now, which they might, or if they come out in, like, a week or so, you know, from now till E3, that's, like, 4 months.
And how long was from now from Terry?
November. So 2 months.
Wait, November, December. Oh, never mind. I was thinking September.
Yeah, so it might be, like, April. Probably. When we get the next one. Yeah, dude. Been growing my hair for. This is the best the lighting can be, by the way. When I did the Pokemon one, the sun was out by now, and it's not. So.
When was the Pokemon one?
A week ago?
No, but what time?
7?
What?
Yeah, the sun was out, and it's not. It's like
Yo,
hardly
son,
out.
what the heck, man? You're supposed to be out now, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's This has some bad memories of having to wake up around 6:30 to 6 for school. Oh, forget that.
Haven't had to do that in a while.
Oh, that was not fun. Ah, man.
Who's all lurking?
Dude, don't
Richard here.
Don't give them hate, man. They're probably sleepy, dude. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
they're
want to
just,
be.
like-
I wouldn't want to be active,
Like
man.
half awake, just like kind of watching.
Oh, rock paper scissors. That's an option, dude. Unless you think you're gonna get farmed. How about we'll do a set, and then whoever wins gets to play you.
Yeah, dude.
All right, let's go. On shoot, rock paper scissors shoot.
Yes, yes. Let's go.
Almost cost. All right, now you have to play against him.
Okay, go.
Go and then hold it up, and then he'll do it. Here's your stream. Thanks, dude. I'm not very good at this.
Wow, this is so behind. That's a good idea.
No.
We could do that for more than 10 minutes.
Don't even get us started, dude. Our opinions are so crazy right now. I think the game's amazing. He thinks the game's dog.
What do you think? What do you think, Richard? What do you think about that game?
Yeah, what do you think? We're waiting.
Yeah, we are like 20 seconds behind for some reason.
Yeah.
Though it's live, so.
Yeah, so much for doing it live. Because I know if I don't know if we could spiral up a whole nother conversation. The amount of wait, what were you holding up? Oh, sorry, dude.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
But yeah. What?
That's true. You don't get Morrow too riled up now.
Oh my gosh.
He's not gonna appreciate it.
That game is so good.
Where's the sun, dude?
Good night, moon. Wake up, sun, please.
Honestly.
Alright, well, 8 more minutes. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm anxious and so tired.
I really hope it's something not cringe.
Oh man. You know, there's a lot of people that don't want to wake up this early because they thought they're fake fans.
Yeah, they're fake fans,
I'm
dude.
pointing at the wrong monitor.
The webcam's right there, dude.
I know, but like, usually it's right there. But for me, ugh.
Oh my gosh, I'm dead.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, dude.
It's all objective fact. Don't worry.
I want to start a whole discussion,
Oh, it's too late for that.
but
You
it's
should've thought about
I
that.
really don't
Should've thought
want
about
to.
that like 10 minutes ago, bro.
Oh man. So you're
Hey,
saying that you?
welcome to people who are just dropping in.
Oh, what's up, bro? It's a bit loud. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna see it right now. No, we lost them.
Oh.
You should
Yeah,
have
we
been more
got-
friendly.
7 minutes till this starts.
7 more minutes.
7.5 minutes for you that's watching. For some reason, it's super delayed.
So for that one guy that dropped out, man, you better hurry back, dude. You're gonna miss it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all coming together.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Peter. Same voice. I just can't do it. Spyro would be cool.
Spyro.
Better than Crash.
Oh,
should be
yeah,
cringe.
definitely better than Crash.
I feel like it's either way. It's a boomer character though.
Dude, why would it? I feel like if it's number 5, it has to be pretty good.
If it's a Doom guy, I'm gonna be so mad.
It's not gonna be Doom
If it's
guy.
a Doom guy or Gino, I would say Waluigi, but that's just a meme. If it's one of those two,
gonna be
I'm gonna
Waluigi.
be salty as heck.
Whoa.
As HELL double hockey sticks.
What does that mean?
Dude, don't tell my mom. Sakurai, please.
Oh, wow. The more I look at the time, the more anxious I get.
5 minutes. Let's see. Dude.
Oh yeah. Dang, dude. You can't do that.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, it's messed up.
You look like Banjo.
What?
Boomer.
No.
You can say Booma. Okay. Yeah, we're getting there for sure. We're literally just screwing around.
4 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yep. Oh, man. I feel like neutral about it right now.
Neutral, dude. I'm still shaky, dude. This is the
'Cause it's
last character. They're gonna hype up the first and the last character, so
Yeah. I don't know.
Sakurai devoting like 35 minutes to it. That's pretty long.
Because
considering-
it might just be something dumb, like Doom Guy.
Ooh, we're also gonna get meat costumes too.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get.
What if they show that the Kakomalo leak is real, but there's no Bethesda character. They're just adding the me costume, like they did with
I honestly thought there already was a meat costume of that.
No, that was the leaked one. Yeah, that is true. Richard, you are older than us.
Oh yeah, You don't know my age.
He's younger than me.
What? No, yeah.
Oh man.
All right, let's go for keep counting it down. 4 minutes.
So, out of the possibilities, I think most to least likely. Actually, I'm not even gonna have an order about it.
Just say it.
Steve,
Yes.
Sora, Dante.
No.
That's it.
Really? What?
Doom guy.
Wait, this is your list for what again? I wasn't listening.
Who it could be?
Oh, for
Crash.
actually can be. No, Crash isn't gonna happen, dude. They already have Banjo.
Yeah, if they have. Oh, man, I don't want Crash. He's so boring.
I
He
feel
just
like-
spins.
Dante though would like, I don't know, because it feels weird to have Terry and then Dante, just because they're both like, I don't know.
They're both what?
I don't know. I just feel like the pattern of like, because Joker, and then Hero, Banjo. I feel like there's more of a variety.
Variety.
It's too early, dude. Variety.
All right, we got 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that there's actually something that's gonna happen once that happens.
Yo, right away, please let us know if we're too loud or if the video's too loud.
If you're changing that, then like get out of my way. If you are.
Yeah. And welcome to people who are just dropping in. Gonna start in a couple minutes here.
What's up, bro?
Or I mean, we already started, but Mr. Sakurai's gonna start in a
Minute
couple minutes.
30. Okay. Do you think
Dude, it's Kingdom Hearts 3.
it's
That's what that is.
Who cares if it's Kingdom Hearts 3?
I
like
do.
the people saying, "Oh yeah, that's a heart."
Dude, it is.
It's not.
Cause look how he's doing it, dude.
It does look like a heart.
Yeah, it does. Look,
It does. The little hand gesture he's giving.
I don't know how he's doing that though. Like my fingers don't make
Oh wait,
a
whoa,
heart.
Ugh, Pinky, get over there. Alright. Oh yeah, his pinky's all.
That doesn't work. I don't know. Sakurai's hand is structured different than mine.
I'm just more surprised than the people that think that means something crazy. Or at
45
least,
seconds. Sakurai, baby.
oh my goodness, it's 45 seconds. Ooh, I'm anxious. I'm gonna throw up.
Of course. He always throws up.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. It's gonna start pretty soon.
Oh my, are they gonna start with it?
20 seconds. Of course they are.
No, but you.
It's
What
gonna
if
start and
it's
it's gonna go done.
what? What if?
Calm down there, buddy.
What if Sakurai starts and he's like, "What's up, bros?" Or, no, because he has a banner behind him, so it's not gonna
Yeah.
start with him.
Now I'm feeling it. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! A second.
Let's go. They usually start a bit late 'cause this is live. Yep.
Whew, oh my gosh. Whew.
Let's
Oh
go.
my gosh.
Let's go.
It doesn't.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from
All
Sora
right. How
Limited.
does it sound with our voices?
We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter. Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide. The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy, which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast. So, it won't be available right away. Please understand that it will take a
Alright,
little
that's
time.
fair.
I think even many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say, "Wow, really?"
Steve, please.
It might be Steve.
So, let's
might
all
be
share in
Doom
the
Guy.
fun of getting our hands on the latest information.
It might be Sora.
However, even if you say, "That's not the character I was picturing," I hope you don't have any hard feelings. We've prepared a fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly. Now, let's do this.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Figure it out really
Okay.
quickly.
People are
to
gonna be
unleash
pissed.
the forbidden
Wait.
spell of Zaharat upon
Might be
our
bait.
enemies.
Byleth, Puggers.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
Don't say it.
I thought as much. I
It might be
also do
bait.
not wish to die. And yet,
What if it's gonna do the corn thing?
there is no
Three
other
Houses is out
choice.
already. It's been out for a while.
You must join Smash. Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
See, I am a Fire Emblem fan, but we don't need more Fire Emblem in this game.
People are gonna be so pissed.
Yeah, people are gonna be so mad.
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself.
People are gonna be so mad, dude. What?
Whoa, okay. Alright, usually when they're getting bodied, they show something else.
Yeah.
So you return, and
It's
sooner
bait.
than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen, are there? And you wield the sword as well? What will you do?
I mean, axe. Oh,
Oh, female, of course.
So that is how you plan to win the day?
turning
So
into
be
a
it.
girl.
I reward your cleverness this time. How is this?
Oh,
They can
so they're
change
making it.
things or what?
Oh, so it's a Echo Fighter?
No, it's a skin.
No, but they gave the whole boof. That's what they did for Richter and all them.
This is like the same thing as Robin.
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics. With Arid Fire, strike with superior reach.
Yeah.
Use Amir's overwhelming power.
Those smash attacks, the axe, Hatchet Man.
Unleash the blinding speed of Failnaught.
Well, we got a bow character.
Along with the sword of the creator. Each weapon matches a direction.
Okay.
Your will and mine be now as one.
Disappointment. I think
To
it's
you,
night
both
Night
sides
morning
of
is
time
now
are revealed. Through
See, I'm
Smash.
fine with it, I guess. I don't have anything against the character, but I was expecting a big third party
Fire Emblem,
thing.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what the
X
3
Fire
was.
Emblem. That's what the 3 was. Wow, I can't believe people were right.
Yes, there you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle. Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass, and it will also be available for purchase individually. In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things, so don't worry.
How was he gonna talk about?
First
35
off,
minutes?
what is Fire Emblem?
Bruh.
It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful. The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a
I
board
can't
game,
believe it.
or in other words, a game in which you advance units across a grid and battle.
I wouldn't be as disappointed if this was in the fifth character.
When we talk about tactical games of that era, there were lots of ones in which you command
See, I
tanks,
thought it was gonna
aircraft,
be-
and so on. But Fire Emblem was unique
When they
because
showed
each
Byleth,
unit was a specific character,
I
sort
thought
of like
they
in
were going to
role-playing
say
games.
after the fighter pass, but this is the real fifth character.
Plus,
'Cause why would
something
they-
made it stand out from other Nintendo products.
Or would they just decide
Characters
to
could permanently die.
do a first party?
That's
For the
pretty
last
hard
one.
bangers, though. So perhaps we should just say
I mean,
they're
still not
sleeping with
Waluigi. I guess
fishes.
you can say I'm pretty happy about that, but
But really, if a character fell in battle, you lose that unit. They'd be gone
the
and you couldn't
third
use them
Avatar
again.
character in a row.
Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you. But a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak.
That's the normie way to play.
In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again. Scary. The game's stories are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing
It's a
scenarios.
joke. Who doesn't know what Fire Emblem is by this point?
Several
this is like
characters
the 10th
also play the
character.
Super Smash Bros. Series,
Sakurai
and
knows
6
that
of
we
the
have
7
a Fire
and use a
Emblem
counterattack.
character,
It's their down special.
Sure, they're a bit unique, but
There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter.
he's already
Next
writing his
comes your
complaint.
turn.
Don't.
And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series.
Bruh.
Oh my gosh.
People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many?
Yeah,
Well, if
it
you
was-
include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge.
Can you say it?
I'll give it a try.
暗黒竜と光の剣、
Shadow
外伝
Dragon
紋章の窓
Gaiden
聖戦の系譜トラキア776、封印の剣烈火の剣、聖魔の宝
Hey,
石
this is going off.
草原の奇跡暁の女神、心眼黒竜
Oh, he's flipping us off, dude. That's gonna be
聖
a
魔
meme.
ヒーローテコーズ風化雪
There you go, 17.
Oh
Yeah, there's
no!
the pose.
今変な数え方してます
So you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right?
Yeah.
I was counting in binary.
Oh, okay.
This is 0. Fold this here and you get
He's
1.
teaching us binary.
Two.
Yeah.
Then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you get 16. Add 1 and you get 17. Awesome, isn't it? You can actually count up to 31 on one hand.
Sakurai.
And if you use both hands, you can count all the way
What
up
is
to
this?
1,000.
Yeah, this is kind of a bro moment, not gonna lie.
畳の数を数える目の数を
You know
If
who's
you've
not
given
gonna
up
be
counting the
happy at all
knots
is
in a
both
tatami
gamer.
mat, you could always give it a go.
That guy hates Fire Emblem.
What is Fire Emblem Three Houses?
It's one of the
In
best
Japanese,
games
the
in the
male
series.
version
Okay,
of the
move
main
on.
character is called Bereto, and the
Where's the
female
real
version is called
character?
Beresu. But in English, they share the same name, Byleth.
Also
Byleth
to,
becomes a
like,
professor
watch
who
this,
ends up
be all
leading one of
excited,
3
go back to
academic
college
houses.
with a happy face.
Once you've chosen a house, you guide them through their school life, and
No,
well,
you're right,
you
don't
end
get
up
me
fighting
wrong.
the other houses.
This game is great.
After a certain
But
incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up
I
with your
even
grown-up
said
students to
the
battle
other day,
against
I
the
was
other
saying,
houses in their
we
region.
don't need more Fire Emblem.
It's a very
we
sad
don't
game
need more
in which your
Pokemon,
former
we don't need
allies
more
become
Mario.
enemies,
And what do we
turn
get?
hostile, and try to kill you.
Oh, nice spoiler.
Oh, great.
To
Thanks.
understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release.
内容を見てきましたこれは
I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example,
Ah.
やっぱり
because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter.
設定することはできないなと
Because she's lame. She has no character.
Shut up. We'll argue about that later.
I did the same this time, but with there being 3
That's
houses
Zelda.
and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
何しろ攻略サイトなんかももちろんありませんし
Wonder if Sakurai likes Fire Emblem.
The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different.
なので
Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story.
今回は
I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand.
Well, right now I'm just looking forward to the Mii costume.
Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release. Right now, it's actually November.
You had 2 months to think about what you're doing.
Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version.
Then 2 months.
As
Nobody
always,
knew.
I'm using a special in-game camera
That's
and
pretty
such
crazy.
for demonstration purposes.
I kind of
Here I
honestly
go.
prefer Dante.
So this is our new fighter, Byleth.
男の方がベレと女の方がベレス
Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them. Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're a distance demon.
スティックを入れる方向によって
The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem 3 houses. They look like bones, and there's a
I think
reason
it's
for
B
that.
and then you do a direction.
First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator.
So
This one goes.
The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon.
Like a
They
chain.
use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks,
Wow,
such as
that
down
jab
tilt attacks,
range?
where it takes the form of a whip.
this range is pretty crazy.
They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves.
I feel bad because I know it's like a unique
For their up
character
smash
design.
attack,
This
Fire
is so
Emblem.
weird.
they'll
This-
whip the
this
sword
stage is the
upward to launch
marketplace.
enemies in the air. For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead.
That's crazy range. Or
The hit detection
Horizontal
for this
range.
attack
Yeah.
lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something.
It's like
The
Simon's
sword
up throw in
extends
the
like
air.
this,
Whoa.
allowing you to do things like
Oh, it's
this.
a grapple.
Huh.
Wow.
You
that's
probably
It was
spikes
pretty
maybe.
terrifying how I knocked
Yeah.
him into the air with that attack.
Oh.
And in addition,
Footstool.
this.
That's gonna be some crazy stuff with
That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage.
That's cool.
Bruh.
Exceed that percentage and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges.
And we know how good tethers are
So
in this
that's the
game.
up special. Now, for the sideways inputs. This is Erdvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach. Like so.
What?
Marth's air
Wonder if he's
attack
gonna
keeps
have a
opponents in check
downbeat
too,
thing.
right?
Or not down thing, I mean character icon thing.
If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so
Wow.
you should be able to beat it.
Then not just
Next,
do
the
20.
side smash attack.
Did that really?
This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here.
Whew.
You're complaining about Simon.
It's less range than
I
Simon.
know.
Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger.
Does that have a tipper?
Yeah, of course.
And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
You have to actually think
By the
when
way,
you're
the
playing
tip
this
of the
character.
lance is more powerful.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
The shaft part is weaker, so it's not suited to close combat. It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents
Not
far.
much. A 12% sour spot.
That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward. Or downward in this case. Next, the side special move.
You see the map? When it
Yeah.
zooms out?
It zooms out, yeah.
Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance,
No.
it'll still hit.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. I thought I was gonna say talk about the forward
Character's
tilt.
broken, dude. Broken.
Literally everything
Actually,
that they
you can
showed
use
is
smash
broken.
attack to charge forward a little.
Broken.
Like this. But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded,
Probably
so
a
be
lot of
careful.
people.
Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area.
Can't win all.
Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well, although you'll be vulnerable when you land. Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir. It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth.
Probably like 30-some%.
First, the down air attack. It really is strong.
Wow.
You can try for a meteor effect with this attack. Next is the down smash attack. A heavy swing of the axe back and forth.
It looks
As
too
you can
slow to
see,
do
it
my
has a great
strat.
deal of launch power.
Thank God.
And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy
What
into
percent
a
was he at?
devastating strike.
50.
It's a bold move,
Still.
similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect,
Bruh.
30%, yeah.
which allows you to withstand an attack.
Okay.
Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time, it plays out like this. It's a bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you get grabbed.
Of course.
Ooh, that's dumb. Why can you get grabbed?
Another
all
notable
super
aspect
armors.
is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're charging up, you can
Oh.
breeze past
Okay.
platforms like this to
Yeah.
reach
That
lower
is
area.
cover both the jump and
It won't let you
Armageddon.
jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move.
Dude, okay, that's a bit much.
The swing takes
You could literally just go right there on the
so
little
if an opponent
platform
runs
and then
behind
fall
you
down.
during the move, you can
Oh my
quickly
gosh.
change direction.
And then again, I'm sure you'll have a reaction time, but still.
Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of opponents. Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little.
Of course.
It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters.
Bruh.
It hits with that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of
Did he
blocked
dive in
attacks,
zero?
and using easily anticipated attacks like this could just get you hit by counter after counter.
Oh.
Next, we have the neutral moves.
I guess
The bow you use is called Failnut, which shares its name with the bow from the
This
Knights of
is
the
he
Round
just
Table.
says a special
12%.
It only
bow.
appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like it.
No.
It lets you spin the weapon around.
No hitbox.
It's also easy to create certain combos with it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow. It seems pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, the
It's like
biggest
gun.
difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed. It's also very powerful. That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield button. You can also change direction while in the stance.
Okay.
It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light.
There's still
You
light
can
arrows.
perform this move by keeping the button held down. You charge up power like so, charge a bit more, and then fire.
30. It's not even that long.
But
of
again,
an
you'll need to
animation.
take care when
20%,
using this move.
21%.
For one, when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it. Not even with the shield button.
Oh, okay.
In other words, you're committed to firing it. So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible.
I see. You got me.
Once you've entered the stand, you won't be able to do anything.
Okay.
which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you could always just aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents. So you need to think carefully when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called
No, I didn't get to see it. Oh, okay.
As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sothis and launch an attack together.
ソティスが誰であるのか何なのかというのは原作で確認してみていただければと思います。
Now, let's talk about the color variations. It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of
it's
the house.
Dimitri, Edelgard, and Claude.
Those of you who played the
Pretty neat.
original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you just saw earlier.
Another guy one?
And the seventh and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Didn't we see this variation in the final smash?
まあこれは原作でもっといる
Like how he's like high key spoiling it. Garrick Mach, yeah.
Next, I'll introduce the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game, Garrick Mach Monastery.
I feel like I'm never gonna want to play on this stage. It looks terrible.
This is how
It's
Garrick
a
Mach
normal
Monastery is
Fire
laid out
stage.
in the original game.
I'm gonna walk off, yeah.
From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge, and cathedral, all
Man,
in
you
one
really
stage.
kept this one down low.
Yeah.
It's the
Everybody
type
thought
of
it was gonna be
stage that
down, but-
rotates through different areas, such as these four.
It might still be. We might still get another reveal.
Let me
not
introduce
gonna get
each of the
another
guests that
That'd
appear
be
in
nice.
these four areas.
Won't be pissed.
The first area is the marketplace. I think this is where a lot of people come to do their shopping. The guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house, Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid. Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Since it's a kingdom, that means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri's the future king. He had quite the difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one. There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things, but here you can break them, you see.
Oh, cool.
If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right.
Still walk off though.
I wonder where people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you can see the gatekeeper.
Just vibing.
You often pass through this
gatekeeper's
area in
OP,
Fire
bro.
Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to them a lot. Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop,
Oh man.
you'll come crashing back down. You've broken through the ceiling and slammed into the building. And the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra, the Black Eagles. Take note, it's not spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adressian Empire,
None of these are best girls.
and as
though.
such, they embrace their military might.
Oh, you like the purple hair one?
Yeah, dude.
Edelgard is one of the characters who is central to the conflict.
This is also before the time skip.
Depending on the path you
Whoa.
take, she'll go through some terrible
Spoilers.
ordeals.
Everybody knows there's a time skip, bro.
You'll notice
Dude,
there
I
are
didn't.
prominent chandeliers above the stage.
Why do we have Fire
It's
Emblem?
possible to-
Oh my
Nice,
god.
nice platform.
However, Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage. You can reach it with other fighters, though. So, it's nice if you
Wait,
can
is that
work your
what
way
beat?
up there by getting lucky
Oh.
and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There we go, I made it. And you can knock it down. Also, you can break this table. Like so.
Cool. I didn't know
Just
that.
like the sign that reads Furin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage, it can break if you launch the opponent into it at close range.
I'm still waiting for
Next
him
up,
to say
the
Sonic.
bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area.
That's a good
It's
bridge,
very
yeah.
wide indeed.
Hilda, Claude, and I don't remember. That guy's a moron. I don't remember
It's
his
similar
name.
to the Bridge of Elden stage.
Dude, I wish Geralt was
The guests are from the Golden Deer: Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence.
Lauren.
They belong to the Leicester Alliance.
That guy's dumb. He's gonna show up in the last area, then the
Because it's an
faculty.
alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training. As for the bridge's design, it's just a long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly.
Yeah, Claude uses bows. And then the chapel or whatever.
The
Cathedral.
last area is the cathedral, only with some platforms
yeah.
you can pass through.
That's the faculty.
The guests
that's right.
appearing in the cathedral are Seth, Flame, and Rhea. There's Seth, who appears to have an extremely strong bond with his
That's who?
sister, Flame.
Tiki?
She seems to be
Yeah.
under the
Tiki's
protection
not
of
in
him
this
and
one.
Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire
Like
Emblem Three
Sophis
Houses.
instead.
All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I don't know. Sakurai is going
This is a
off
simple
with
area of the
spoiling
stage.
it.
All it has are these platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged.
Of course, the platforms
It'll
have to
cycle through
move.
each location in about 2.5 minutes.
Let's see another reveal.
Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give
There's
us
so
precisely
many
5
Fire
players
Emblem
per side.
This is
Alright,
either
here we
9
go,
or
Joker.
10.
Joker!
Oh, he's going all out.
And Hero! Gee, we really
From
made a lot, huh?
Characters that aren't
Banjo!
in Smash yet, not games that aren't.
By now, I think you know what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah, I know.
But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the professor here.
Dang.
But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on.
Nice items. Sakurai's a normie, dude.
It's not going to
Dude.
land that easily.
He has like, what, 5 other characters
this
to
is
defeat?
bad.
He needs some items.
Fennec,
Come on, bro.
I better keep my distance.
That should kill.
I'll use this chance to attack.
That might kill. Yep.
Wow.
Uh,
That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here.
Ooh, I thought it
that
should
is
be
gonna ask the.
Lots of explosives. Ouch.
Yo, Sakurai does this now.
Perfect shield of that, huh?
Probably better than Leo.
Good one.
Hey, Leo can't even do this right now.
If I do
Bruh.
this, like this, or like so. No anti-air, huh?
Oh.
There,
Dude,
soccer ball
that
connected.
move's dumb.
Wow, I can't believe Sakurai's gonna actually do this. He's gonna show up all of us.
Good. There's Mom.
Oh, dude, that was so many items.
You're in a good spot, Mom. Ah, I shouldn't have taken that. Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter
As
if
you
Gardevoir's
usual.
there or not.
No, none of their characters.
Oh yeah, he killed Robin. Get it.
I
Go.
feel like the enemy might get this Smash Ball. Z,
Ooh,
I
that was
got
close.
it.
Oh no.
But I mustn't give up.
Oh my
I
god.
can't waste the chance.
That bro. Oh god, the Ridge Blaster is
There's
gonna
another
shoot him
Smash
once and
Ball.
kill him.
Yes,
Oh.
got it.
He's gonna end it off, right?
What are you charging up for? There's still more.
Get the hammer. Get the.
Wow. Go on, you can take the hammer, but it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities
Alright, what's the
alone,
next reveal?
but what matters is that
come on,
I've
Okay,
We have
okay,
4
funny
minutes
Sakurai,
left.
funny Sakurai.
Buddy guy. Let's go.
It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
And he's like, okay, bye.
Now, about the additional music.
Soundtrack.
Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem
You
stages.
get a creeper me costume.
There are
I'm
already
so
a
mad.
lot of Fire Emblem
That
tracks in
means-
the
That's
game.
true. Oh, I
A
haven't.
selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration. 11 songs are being added. This includes an arrangement
Yes.
of the main theme in both Japanese and English. I hope you'll enjoy these as well. We're also adding in a new spirit board.
I'm so disappointed.
It includes the house leaders among some
There's
of
no
the other
going back
popular
now.
characters.
The doors have closed for opportunity.
He's
So
legit
this is
serious
Legend
about this.
class.
There's like no spirits.
Also, there's a new classic
Oh, the other
robot,
ones have less
Heroic
spirits.
Legacy, which is designed to let you
Oh,
enjoy
Joker had like
classic
12.
Fire Emblem stages from throughout
He has
the
like
series
one more than
history.
that, and like
Oh.
I think Banjo has like.
The
like
final
one or
battle
something.
is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
Oh,
Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
Okay.
oh, any fighter costumes? Oh no.
This might be rough. Zelda.
Assassin's Creed? Oh wait.
Altair, dude.
Oh my god.
Let's go. No Ezio for Smash. That's an L. Rapids. Yo.
Oh my gosh.
This is epic.
More Mega Man. Mega Man X is better.
Wasn't that one of Smash 4?
No.
You sure? There's a lot of Mega Man ones.
Ugh, more Mega Man, dude? Come on. We'll probably only get like one more.
Okay, that one definitely wasn't Smash 4.
Probably.
I have seen that one before.
Okay. Oh no. Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say that did not look like a meat. Music track.
Okay, cool.
Hey, it doesn't look like there's gonna be a creeper.
Huh.
Only 5?
That's the last one.
I feel like there was way more than that.
No. Can they just do like stands again and make me happy again?
Yeah.
Don't end it off there. Okay.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added.
That's the only incentive to buy
It's called
that.
Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well. After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature.
Please
If
don't
someone has
leave me.
created a Mii Fighter, you can
Stay
play
with
using
me!
the costume it's wearing
Oh my God,
immediately
it's
after
you.
you download it.
What?
Oh my god, it's Morgana.
I've waited
And now, onto the
so many
amiibo.
months. Oh.
Those come out tomorrow.
The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it? Dark Samus and Richter are planned for release on Friday,
Come
January
on, dude.
17th.
Where's the next reveal?
Oh.
はい、そして今回
And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete. The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth. From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play.
Okay, bye.
As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Wow. Another pack?
Yes! Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Wait, 11? Wait, oh yeah. of
6
course.
more?
Wait, 6?
Dude.
Oh my
Yes.
Looks
Let's
like there'll be one more
go.
fighter than last time.
This is sick.
For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available
Oh my
for pre-purchase
gosh.
on the date shown, so please keep an eye out.
Fire Pass
And now
1?
that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed.
So sick.
Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchased it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided. Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them.
Sora.
Steve. That's all I care.
But I still hope you'll look
Crash.
forward to it.
Gino.
We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2.
On God.
Last time, it was a Rex costume. But this time, here's what we have.
What if it's a Steve costume?
Dude, I would be so mad.
It seems
It's a new fighter costume.
It's
for
the
new
ancient
sword-
armor because you don't play the game.
Ancient soldier gear from the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I'm buying that.
This
Oh my
will not
gosh.
be for sale
Good
individually,
gosh.
so it can only be acquired as part
I
of
don't
Fighters
even
Pass
care
Volume
about
2.
Yes, you
It's
do.
not sand, so why do you care?
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Lastly? Oh wait, lastly.
It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest-selling fighting game in the world. Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
Oh.
Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales.
That's crazy.
However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds.
That's true.
Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted
Okay,
for.
so he's Chun-Li.
Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is #1. Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely.
Fair.
Okay, so it's definitely Steve. then.
Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters. The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided that there will be more DLC. Which means, no breaks for me.
Poor Sacker,
I
right?
plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us.
This is
That's
gonna be
it.
the last Smash
Thank
game,
you.
so.
Yeah.
Bye. Well, that's a lot to give at us.
Yeah, you know, I'm fine with it because we're getting 6 more. I thought we were
That's
gonna
a
get
lot.
5 more.
I didn't even think we were gonna get 5 more. Like the way he announced it, he was like, "Yeah, I was thinking maybe like 2."
Yeah.
And I was like,
I don't know if anybody's watching the archive. Let us know what you think in the comments.
we're not gonna discuss.
Well, yeah, we will, but
Okay.
there are definitely. We will, or at least I will do a stream when he comes out, which is what day? The 28th, right? Which is
What is it?
a Tuesday.
Oh, I'm gonna be busy Tuesdays and Thursdays, so.
Yeah, I'll probably be working that day, but I can take it off.
Oh my gosh. Honestly,
Yeah.
that reveal trailer was kind of sleeper.
Yeah,
was like,
it was the
"Join
same
Smash,
as
dummy."
Corin's.
It was. It was. I guess you have no option. Join Smash.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I got Chrom with Ultimate, and I was like, okay, no more Fire Emblem. I'm good. This is the one Fire Emblem character that they should have already had in the game.
Yeah.
And then now they added technically 2 more.
Now you have to pay for it.
I already had the Fighter's Pass paid for.
Yeah, but I like how he's like, all right, if you guys want to buy the Fire Pass, go ahead. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but oh my gosh.
Yeah, people were mad about it.
Byleth seems interesting, but the pattern that they had going for them made it seem as if they're not gonna do first party characters, and then they do this right at the 5th fighter. I mean, like, come on, can't do this. But I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know. That was at least he's not just a sword fighter.
That's true. That's why I'm also like, well, at least he does like more stuff. But then again, that's to come with the DLC fighter.
You know, I was hoping if they did add another Fire Emblem character, you think of like Frederick from Awakening.
No.
Like a character like that.
No.
Where it's a cavalier.
No.
Yes.
No. You talk to your screen.
I'm sorry, I'm answering questions.
No one's asking you a question.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of disappointed at first, but the 6 DLC thing kind of redeemed it for me.
Yeah, I feel like that was like that got me more hyped than the actual reveal trailer. That's a bit unfortunate. I was hoping this would be like super good.
Because it's like, I don't know, there's a little something for everybody, you know. Maybe there's somebody who 3 Houses is their first Fire Emblem game.
It doesn't matter,
dude.
It doesn't matter.
That's like if
Why do we get
your
violent?
favorite game ever, freaking Minecraft, got Steve, and people said, "Oh, it doesn't matter, bro."
Who would say that? You'd probably be the only one to say that.
Dude,
You don't even
no,
like
that's-
Minecraft.
That's
No.
it's you.
Dang, I'm hungry.
Anyways, anything else to add? Whoever's watching, I know Richard's here, but somebody else is here, but they haven't talked at all.
That's fine. It's morning. Oh, we got another guy. Yeah, let's
Hey,
go.
hello.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, dude, girl, I'm gonna play the
Random
Edelgard
citizen.
skin.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna play that.
So anybody who's watching, what do you think about that reveal?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, right? Like how, man, it wasn't. You should do the reveal trailer again,
Oh, that's a good idea.
or you could just rewind it. Okay,
It should be uploaded already.
I'm sure it
Yeah.
is. Game explains on that.
Okay, so for anybody that missed it,
Man, this.
I should have been able to tell just from that right there.
I thought it was.
If I hadn't reacted, would you know it was Fire Emblem?
I'd wear another Fire Emblem, dude. I know that's our style.
Upon our enemies.
I really don't like this reveal trailer.
Yeah.
Just whenever he said, "Oh yeah, once you see it, you'll know." I'm like, oh.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
If Byleth had a time mechanic, that'd be broken.
I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice.
Doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
You must join Smash.
It literally doesn't. It's like
He
okay,
doesn't even talk.
It's like
Smash Brothers
you have
already.
one point
What in
here
the world
saying
are you waiting
don't
for?
charge into battle, and then you have another point saying join Smash. How do those two things go together?
That's how the corn one was too. It was like, I have no other choice. I'm gonna join Smash.
Smash
So
House.
joining
That's pretty clever, I guess.
consumes even the darkness.
This honestly sounds like a leak, or like a fan-made leak.
Yeah.
Master Chief, turn Smash.
I mean, I'll say it again. I love me some Fire Emblem. And I like that he's not just a sword fighter. I like how he's getting farmed by the sword fighters.
Yeah, that's pretty
And they're
funny.
like, oh, you need to use more than just a sword.
And then he,
So you return, and sooner than expected. I see. Too
yeah,
many
take him back,
swordsmen, are
return
there?
him.
And you wield the sword as well? What will you do?
Voice acting's off, too,
Oh.
but that's to be fair with English.
Yeah.
So that is how you plan to win the day? So be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
I will win by turning into a girl. That's the way to do it, bro.
Ah, what's this song?
See, that's cool because it's the three.
Red.
It's
blue,
the three
yellow.
relics
Yeah.
of the houses. I'm
How
stupid.
is this?
Yeah.
Because Edelgard uses axes, Dimitri uses lances, and Claude uses bows. That's epic.
That's pretty neat.
It's gonna be normal.
Oh. You change your wallpaper every day.
Dude, no, I don't.
So, joining Smash as I see.
Of anyone, you should be able to
Game
handle the
Explain,
hero's
please
relics.
fix this.
I like how because of this, if they add like
Strike with superior
Steve
reach.
or Sora or Geralt, people are gonna
Use
complain about
Amir's
another sword fighter.
overwhelming power.
No. Steve, as if Steve's gonna be a sword fighter.
Steve's gonna be
Unleash
primarily
the
a sword
blinding
fighter.
speed of fail not.
He's gonna be a pickaxe fighter.
He could be.
Along with the sword of the creator,
Or an axe.
each
Or
weapon
bow.
matches
Alright,
a
that
direction.
Bird blocks. Or lava
that
blocks.
bow seems quite good.
Yeah.
Your will and mine be now as one.
I found out Smash is kind of lame though.
Yeah, it's just
To
like,
you,
wow.
both sides of time are revealed
It looks cool at the beginning.
through
Yeah.
Smash. Show the world.
So basically, the gimmick in the game. I understand why people are disappointed because they didn't get their character, but it's like, grow up, come on.
No, I'm not gonna grow. This is dumb.
But all right, so
No,
it's
a,
like
it's a good
there's-
character, yeah.
There's 6 whole new characters that are coming out after this, and if you're pissed off about one character,
I'm very happy for that. But like, did you really have to end off the 5th character as that, like as Byleth? At least do the 4th. I don't know.
yeah. You know, but if they added 6 more Fire Emblem characters,
Yeah, how many Fire Emblem characters are in the game? Marth, Lucina, Ike, Roy,
Marth, Lucina,
Robin.
Roy, Chrom,
Corrin.
Ike, Robin,
This guy.
Corrin, Byleth.
Byleth. Wait, no, yeah, this guy. Wait, which guy?
Wait, there's only 8? I thought there was more than that.
I thought there was less than that.
Get over it, Richard, I swear. I don't know why it's showing me my own live stream. You're mad at all the DLC? There's literally a Joker. Mr. Persona fan.
I'm still counting them.
We're forgetting somebody?
I'm forgetting somebody. Ike. Keep talking.
Okay.
Ike. What? No, Corrin. Wait. Robin. Okay, I got them all now. And how many?
There's still more Pokemon, I think.
That's to be expected.
And yet people are gonna hate that there's more Fire Emblem and there's literally more Pokemon.
Why are there
People
more
want Waluigi and Gino. And they also complain that there's too many Mario characters. That doesn't make any sense. What was I gonna send?
It's more like get a different franchise at least. Like end it off. I don't know, dude. It's like I don't know what to expect. I'm kind of sad, but it's also like 6 more characters, even though he was planning on only doing 2.
And the thing, what's pretty epic, this dude can spike you with his up B. while
That's
he's
pretty-
recovering.
His upbeat's pretty. He does look like a fun character. I'll give it that.
Yeah, and that Island B is like an insta shield break.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know. We have like, 12 days until we get him.
Yep. That's kind of why the delay. Like, it was obviously done enough to show everything off. So I don't know why he'd
He
wait.
mentioned it in the beginning. I forget what he
Did
said.
he really?
Though. Yeah. He was like, because of blank, 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 there's going to be a little bit of a delay. And it's like, okay, Mr. Soccer Guy.
That's unavailable.
Why? Yeah, I'm sure somebody.
Okay, here it is. That was a long trailer.
Oh, he doesn't have the beginning part. Then again, he doesn't. I like that. I like that a little bit.
Yes, there you have
So
it.
much for being the
Violet
brown-
from Fire
that-
Emblem
that,
Three
like,
Houses is
one
joining
theory.
the battle.
Looks like
I
the
feel like
crossing.
his
Fire
elbow
Emblem
was
Three
like
Houses
right on
was
the
released
sword or
just
something.
last summer, so it's still very new.
Well, you could just cut
Even
to it
so,
whenever
you'll
he's
soon be able to
counting
play as them in
binary.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Roy's our boy. Yeah, sure.
This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have